I'm Danforth Prince from Blood Moon Productions, here with news about Pink Triangle, a boisterous set of literary scandals that affected many members of the glitterati, both on Broadway and in Hollywood. Here's what it's about. After World War II, 3 writers, each a homosexual, rose to prominence across the literary landscape of America. Pink Triangle documents their ambitions, their slugfests, their roles as media stars, their descents into hell, and their phenomenal success in redefining the scope and texture of entertainment on the Broadway stage, in Hollywood, and in 20th century American literature. Each of these ferociously competitive writers incited public outrage, defied censorship, and engaged in feuds which were followed with fascination by the American public, in movies, in TV interviews, and in the tabloids. In the Pink Triangle were Tennessee Williams, the lavishly nostalgic survivor of a Gothic Southern upbringing, whose heroines, such as the sexually hysterical Blanche Dubois, were sometimes accused of being alter egos for his own proclivities. Truman Capote, whose wit and bitchery made him the centerpiece of the famously wealthy until, betrayed and in horror from their depiction in works such as Answered Prayers, They All Flew Away. And Gore Vidal, the trenchant, imperial, aristocratic classicist whose analyses of the American empire and the incompetence of its rulers almost propelled him into a successful bid for the U.S. Congress. Each of these men was a brilliant and frequently vindictive eccentric. Each was intensely competitive, promiscuous, thin-skinned, and sought after by the rich, the famous, and the fabulous. Their interactions and their outrageous, substance-abusing, profoundly decadent private lives have never before been fully exposed, until now. The story of how these flamboyant and brilliant trio interacted with other celebrities, such as Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, Marlon Brando, Tallulah Bankhead, Sal Mineo, James Dean, and Paul Newman, and with one another, was compiled by Darwin Porter, based on secrets he discovered, beginning as a young and ambitious bureau chief and entertainment columnist for the Miami Herald in Tennessee Williams' hometown of Key West, Florida. I think it will change your perception forever of who is who during the most productive years of the American century. Orville Prescott, the stodgy critic for the New York Times, summed up the legacy of this Pink Triangle. Once you spill mercury from a bottle, you can never brush it all back in. In this dazzling, groundbreaking work, we plan to reveal how Myra Breckinridge, in cold blood, took a ride on a streetcar named Desire. Pink Triangle. It's new, it's hot, it's outrageous, it's informative. Pink Triangle. Thank you for taking a look at it. I'm Danforth Prince from Blood Moon.